You've been living with this since 1997, but how much has your life changed in the last fortnight?
Oh, it has been horrendous. I actually think my reaction even to the last 2 weeks has been a reminder of just how traumatised I was then. You know, on a very human level, even to the point, I mean, I took a panic attack for the first time, you know, the other day, whenever I had to go out into a public place. And that can be very difficult and scary actually to deal with. But the reason that those reactions are coming is because of the way in which Sinn Féin created the condition over the last number of weeks, in which people felt that it would be fine to attack me and smear me. You know, and it is akin to saying, you know, this stuff in relation to the Republican Network for Unity is akin to saying, you know, she wore a skirt and she deserved it. I mean, that's the level that we're at now in this. And I think the behaviour of Sinn Féin supporters and members in relation to this matter, which is essentially a matter of child sexual abuse, and, you know, compounded by the fact that the IRA investigated it, compounded again by the fact that I'm still saying that Sinn Féin this is a live cover-up now that people are witnessing because of the denials. And I think the attacks on me have been quite despicable. And the irony is, you know, if it happened to any other person on this island and the IRA weren't involved or Sinn Féin weren't involved in it, the first people who would be out off the tracks would be people like Mairia Cahill and those other female members of Sinn Féin who pride themselves on the fact that they deal with issues, you know, affecting women's...
And how do you feel they have left you down, specifically the female members of Sinn Féin?
Oh, absolutely. I think in some cases their reaction has actually been worse than the men because, you know, in many ways, I think, and maybe this is the wrong way to look at it, but I think that people believe that females actually would have more empathy with a female victim of child sexual abuse. And in my case, what I'm seeing being played out online and the words that I heard from Mairia Cahill and her tone and the manner in which she conducted herself over this has been anything but empathetic, actually. You know, and I wish those people would go away and just think about what would they do if it happened to them, because essentially that's what it is. And they need to think about other children in this, because the crucial issue, and I think Enda Kenny is right on that, is that there are a number of perpetrators now throughout this country who potentially have access to children, and those children are at risk, and something needs to be done to try and put safeguards in place to protect those children.